Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, you're still the fucking one, eh? Oh. Oh, fuck. Not doing very well today. We're still the one. Oh my. Yeah, we're almost dead. Probably pass away really soon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Google says I should be dead soon. We're still having fun. Yeah.
In all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that.
Oh my gosh. I have to go to the bathroom every 5 or 10 minutes.
And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
This Sprite's the first thing I've drank or eaten all day.
The only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, you tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think it should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been
Oh, it's Justin Timberlake.
didn't see what's going on.
Hot soup, eh? Yeah.
Sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, For all the times that you made me feel small. I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was on the road.
I'm afraid to take the dab, because sometimes it can make it much worse. Other times it can actually help. It's like a 50-50 gamble. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think I'm going to take a dab in hopes that it forces everything out, because it can do that sometimes. I think I ate too much junk food yesterday. So sometimes also when you take a dab in this condition, it can react so quickly that it makes you go potty in your pants. We don't want that. But here we go. We're going to give it a try. I think this Sprite's helping a little bit. And I took a super hot shower, that helped too. It actually says on Google not to drink tea, coffee, or anything that has color in it for that matter. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. What job? What job do you think I do? Just curious.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So shine bright.
I've been retired since 2017. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know anything about Trudeau. I don't even know if he's still our Prime Minister. Because that's how much I'm paying attention. You see? Because I don't see what the federal government could do that affects my life. Nothing. That's what they could do. And so, I mean, they've already failed at the one thing they could do, which is supply health care. But no, they failed at that. And so, that's about it. They're not needed for anything else, and they can't do that, so really don't give a rat's ass what they're up to. I don't get any Canadian news, period, end of sentence, ever. None. It's all blocked. I'm certainly not going to pay for it. That's fucking stupid. Only a fucking moron would pay for propaganda, right? If someone blew up the CN Tower, I'd have no clue, right? Unless it was broadcast on American news. Oh, it's true. I'll show you what happens, folks, when I try to look up Canadian news. It don't exist. Okay. CTV, that's the big Canadian network. News. And this is what I get, folks. People in Canada cannot view this. Canadians aren't allowed to view their local news. It's against the law. And so there you go. But why would I care, Justin? Why would I bother using a VPN? There's the real question. You know? I'm happy not seeing all those propagandas and lies. Like I say, the federal government has zero effect in my day-to-day life. Zero. A matter of fact, folks, you know, I'm in my mid-50s now, and all my life, you know, the news is, I watched the news most of it until it became bland. And never once in the whole 50 years did they play a news story that was relevant to my life. In the whole 50 years, not even one story was relevant to anything going on in my life. Oh yeah. And so it's totally a waste of time to care, right? God, you make my temperatures rise. What's a Palestine? I don't know what Palestine is. You gotta clear it up. I'm not sure what the fuck you're talking about there. There is no Palestine on planet Earth right now. Not sure there ever has been, but certainly ain't one right now. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, Israel, I don't know. Why would I give a fuck either way? That's the real question. But I don't know anything about what's going on over there, right? Because I don't watch the news. Because I couldn't give a rat's ass. Couldn't give a rat's fucking ass. What's going on over there? Do you know why? Because I'm not there and neither is anybody I know. And so it ain't my fucking problem. You know? It ain't. Oh, fuck, it's just how it is. You know, folks, you gotta focus on things that are actually, you know, have something to do with your life. You know? Oh, yeah. Like, I give a fuck. There's genocides going on all over the world, folks. So many people have been murdered in Yemen that there's nobody left to murder. And that's no exaggeration at all. That's a real genocide. They fucking wiped the whole fucking country out. And that's in Yemen. Or we could go to the Congo. It's just so many other places seem in far worse situation than anything that those people could be in. Yeah. In the Congo, folks, another genocide going on. They've also almost killed everybody. You know? Last I checked, those Palestinians and those Israelites, they're both still fucking alive. So it ain't much of a war, really, you know? There's worse wars going on in the world. Where everybody's almost fucking dead. It's just not relevant. Who the fuck cares? Nobody. Yeah. Has zero relevance in my life. I wouldn't know what goes on in Vancouver. I haven't lived there in like 3-4 years. Once again, I wouldn't give a rat's ass. But I know Vancouver is completely lawless, folks. Completely lawless. If somebody hurts you or robs you in Vancouver, there is no recourse unless you deal with it yourself and shoot the guy in the head. And you can actually do that in Vancouver because nobody will give a fuck either way because it's completely lawless, right? And so when you shoot the guy in the head and the guy's body lies there, you know what, folks? I had a dead body lie on my front yard in Vancouver for almost 12 hours one time. And that was just one of many. I had a dead body in my yard at least once a month. And, yeah, one time it sat there for about 12 hours with blood oozing out of its face. Oh, fuck. Nobody gives a rat's fucking ass. I had to phone him like 50 times for him to come pick this guy up. Oh, yeah. I had another guy riddled with bullets. Riddled with them, folks. And he lied there bleeding to death on my yard for like 4 hours till he finally died. He was making a few noises and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, I called you an ambulance, all I'm gonna fucking do. And he died 4 or 5 hours later in my front yard. Oh yeah, they could have saved him. But nobody gave a rat's fucking ass. You know what, folks? One time a guy stole my dog, and because we know it's lawless in Vancouver, I had my bodyguard come with me, and he pretended he was the fucking... And this is in a mall, folks. We met in a mall. He pretended that he was me, because the guy didn't know what I looked like, to come pick up his dog. And while he's talking about my dog and making the exchange, I came up behind him with a shovel and beat his head so many times, folks, that there was no head left. And do you know what? Mall security came by and saw what was going on, and do you know what they did? They turned around and walked away. No lie at all. Turned around and fucking walked away. Do you know what, folks? You would think I'd get a phone call. I mean, it wasn't a secret. Hundreds of people saw me beat this guy to death in the fucking mall. And do you know how many people contacted me the next day about it? Nobody. Matter of fact, nobody's ever contacted me about it. Ever. It's just completely lawless there. And that's what you have to do to scumbags. Otherwise, nothing will be done to them. Oh, yeah. That's why I had bodyguards in Vancouver. I remember one of my bodyguards grabbed a guy and threw him through a jewelry store window. The guy was all sliced and diced by all the glass. The jewelry store's fucking trashed. Do you know who came by to talk to my bodyguard about it? Nobody. Not even one person ever came by to talk to him about it. The street was full of people. Do you think somebody came by and go, hey, what the fuck's going on here? No. They all looked the other way. As a matter of fact, the first time I met EG and used him as a bodyguard guy, he was beating the shit out of somebody in the middle of the street for me. And he's like, maybe we should take this indoors. Because he wasn't used to Vancouver life. He was from the UK. And I'm like, no, no, no. You can beat the shit out of this guy right here in the middle of the street. Nobody's coming, and nobody gives a rat's fucking ass. And so he continued to do it in the middle of the road while people yelled out their window, kill him! Kill him! Because they all knew he was a bag of shit, right? No lie, that's what was going on in that. No one's coming. No one's even phoning anybody because they know that's a pointless cause, right? Why even waste your time? I've never been robbed by an Asian in my life. No. Do you know who the scumbags are in Vancouver? Sorry to be racist, but almost every piece of shit I came across was East Indian. I would say like 98%. And so there you go. Like the guy I beat the shit out of in the mall to death, he was an East Indian. The people who robbed me in my stores, East Indians. It's just a fact of life. I never met one that I could be friends. Oh, I did. I was friends with a few. But not too many. I met 3 in my life that I was friends with. But Asians, I've never had a problem with an Asian in my life. lot of people like to ask me about black people because in America, black people are the majority of the crime. That ain't the case in Vancouver. Folks, every black person I ever met in Vancouver is a fucking millionaire. I never met a poor black man. Ever. In Vancouver. Never. I'm not sure they exist. All fucking successful millionaires. The one guy owns about 50 nightclubs across Canada. That used to be a friend of mine. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But the fucking East Indians. Fuck. We've had to kill a few in our lifetime. Sorry to say. One of them, folks, when E.G. was beating the crap out of him, ripped off his turban and shaved his head. Because you know how their hair is fucking... Well, I've never had a problem with a Jew in my life. Matter of fact, my best friends are Jewish. The best people I ever met in the world, the most funniest people, the most entertaining people, they're all Jewish. Fuck, I never met anybody more funny than Jewish people. That's why they run the entertainment industry, folks, because they got it down to a fucking fine art. They know how to entertain. And they entertain better than anybody else. Fuck. I could phone my Jewish friends right now. Let's see what's going on. And you'll see how fucking entertaining they are. Oh yeah, we'll phone them up right now. Hi, Cindy. How's it going?
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
I like your pajamas.
Oh, which ones?
The colorful ones that you were making the hot chocolate with the stove in the video.
Oh.
Whipped cream. Yeah, Cheech looks comfortable.
Yeah, she's always comfy.
Yeah, how was the storm last night? Did you get the storm that we got?
Yeah, I get it a little bit. Not like you guys do, though.
It was really windy last night, and then they had like some power outages, but we're fine. It was really windy though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, they warned us that there could be power failure, but there wasn't. How's things in Vancouver?
I don't know. Ask Peter. I'm fine. Everything's normal for me. He's always complaining.
How's everything? Terrible. The stores are dying on Robson Street. There's 45 empty stores. Every other store on Robson Street's empty. Nobody was shopping. They're boxing. Their sales up to Christmas. It's like they had it down in the States. They mark it down 20, 30, 40%. It doesn't sell. They send it to a clearance place for 50%. It doesn't sell. So they send it up to Canada and mark it back up to there. It's all 2-3-year-old junk. There really is nothing hot that everyone's buying at Christmas this year. The new iPhone's a piece of shit. The only thing we're getting anyone for Christmas is the Meta glasses and the Google glasses that have the Bluetooth camera built in, a little pinhole between there. Google has glasses now that are like having an 80-inch widescreen TV.
Oh, yeah.
You can watch HD TV off your phone on your glasses, and it's like you got a big screen TV. If you're watching a game, it's like an 80-inch TV. And the Meta glasses that can, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses that you wear that Bluetooth to right onto Facebook for Facebook Live or for making videos. Instead of holding your phone up and taking movies, you just put the Ray-Bans on, and whatever you look at, that's what it's, wherever you point your head, that's what it records, but there's nothing. The healthcare system's in collapse. The crime is terrible. They can't find any cops. They can't find any doctors. Stanley Park, they cut down 160,000 trees.
Yeah, I heard about that. Is there even a tree left in the park?
It looks like Joe Biden getting is hair plugs. You're going to have a bunch of plugs and no hair. It's all the way from Prospect Point to the beach. It's all gone. All the trees that were down, like near the aquarium there, they're all gone. All the trees around the zoo, all gone. All the trees between Beaver Park and the road to the bridge have all been decimated. The Seven Sisters are now like the Seven Twigs. It looks terrible. Because once you cut those trees down, you're going to have berry bushes, weeds, and fern, all that shit growing in. And, you know, those trees, where do squirrels and owls live?
Yeah.
They burrow holes in dead trees, right?
Yeah. No, they're
So what are
scum.
they going to do in the winter when you take their tree down and the other trees are like hard as a rock? The point is that there's already no squirrels, but, you know, just the whole city is a wreck. You know, again, the vacancy rate's 0. The rents are double of what they were at the end of COVID. This apartment, to find a one-bedroom apartment would be $3,000 a month. We're paying $1,600 here. So, I mean, you know, it's terrible. This city, it's like if you wanted it, and their solution for everything is to raise taxes and waste the money instead of solve the problems. You know, they took $1 million away from the fire department budget and to give to the police. 30% of the firemen are out on disability from PTSD from going out every night and giving everybody the Narcan pen and watching them die. Well, they got some good weed because Broken Coast got sold to another company. What's the name of that other company? Happy, Sleepy, what's the name of it? Good Supply. And they decided to get rid of the old Broken Coast shit. So they took big buds, put them in ounce bags, and sold them for $99. And I knew that the guy that grew the stuff that we love for Broken Coast, that, you know, was now working for the new company. And basically I looked on Reddit, and it told me exactly what was going on. They're taking the taking the $48 an eighth God Bud and OG Kush. Their God Bud Kush, which is God Bud and OG Kush. They had a ton of it, and it was like 9 months, 12 months old. So they just took it and put it in ounce bags. So we paid $99 minus 10%, like $90 for 28 grams of weed. That would have been $400 an ounce with the other label on it. So we're smoking God Bud Kush, crossed with Kush now, crossed with OG Kush, and it's really good. We paid Bookus for it. And before that, we were getting the wedding cake from Spinach for $114. And the guy that grows that, it's the guy that developed the Pure Cake Skunk for that other brand that was selling it for like $50 an eighth, $54 an eighth. And now he went to work for Spinach, and he said, I can grow the same thing. It doesn't cost any more to grow an expensive strain than another one. So they said, okay, do you have any seeds? Do you have any cuttings of seeds? He goes, yeah, I developed it. So they basically took the Pure Cake Skunk, called it Wedding Cake, and stuck it in a bag for $114. Companies, people who smoke pot want to buy a half an ounce or an ounce. They don't want to buy an eighth or a quarter. You know?
Yeah.
They smoke. So, I mean, the smart companies, it's better to charge $100 an ounce and get rid of all of it than it is to be like the majority of the companies that became billion-dollar IPOs in Toronto, and they all went broke and they're out of business. So, and the town is dead like a ghost town. Nobody's going out. All the restaurants are closing. Everything's closing. The climate is worse than ever. I mean, it's a dump. If this city was like this back in 1995, we never would have moved here.
Yeah.
You're better off on the island. And, you know, hey, the whole country of Canada, it's not just Vancouver. They got crime, homeless people, drug addicts, and homeless camps in Nanaimo. They got them in Campbell River. They got homeless people. They got them in Victoria. They got them in every city in BC. They got them in the Okanagan. It's all, and people are just fucked. They have no money.
Yeah.
And that idiot Trudeau is putting all these businesses out. He came here, and he went out for cocktails in Chinatown, and 400 people showed up yelling, "You suck, Trudeau," and they had to send, like, the riot squad out to protect him. So then he left and went to his favorite, we want to go to my favorite restaurant. What are you doing on my desk? So they went over to Vija, and he says, "Oh, I love my favorite restaurant, Vij, how are you?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm fine." He goes, "Yeah, we're going to have dinner here tonight." He goes, "Well, enjoy it, because we're closing after 30 years in 2 weeks because your bastards at Revenue Canada gave us 30 days to pay the whole CERB fucking payroll supplement back, or they're going to take collection action against us. We have no money. He drove me out of business. So enjoy your meal, and then he said, and then go fuck yourself because you put me out of business. And Revenue Canada, as you know, over 900 employees got busted for taking $48,000 of COVID money. They were employed the whole time, worked from home, and never missed a paycheck for illegally stealing $48,000, and they decided not to prosecute any of them. They fired the first 175. They made them pay the money back, but they didn't prosecute them. So they got idiots coming and collecting money that rightfully belongs to the people it was given to. And the people collecting it stole from the government, and they're all going to get fired, you know, and none of them are getting arrested. If you stole $48,000, they put you in jail.
Oh, yeah.
When you work for the government stealers, you go to jail for twice as long. Everyone's a fuckhead, and Trudeau is the biggest fuckhead in the world. He has totally destroyed this country. Oh, we had a nice Christmas. We had lasagna for dinner tonight. What do we eat for Christmas dinner? Oh, we got curried goat from Spice 6 restaurant.
Oh.
So good.
Spicy 6. We got good curried goat. Oh, it was great.
Nice.
There's nothing going on. My friend went out to the
Tiny and cuddly
casino.
with the
There's
little
nobody
cat.
there.
She's so good and cuddly, you wouldn't believe how
The
cuddly
best
she wraps
present
herself around
anybody
me.
in Vancouver ever got us. That little cat.
What she's not. She might not be purebred or from
She is.
France or
She's
whatever.
pure Siam Valley, the tiger down the block.
Everything she's not is everything I wanted. She's a cuddler. She's smart. She's nice.
She's got a great little coat. She's got stripes and spots and a pretty face and long whiskers and nice little boots and mittens. And, you know, she turned out to be the best little cat. Yeah, and she comes under the blanket, Sharon. She stretches out with her little furry belly in between us and puts her pitty-patty paws on me. And, yeah, she's nice. And Harry's still doing good.
Did you do anything for Hanukkah this year?
What?
Did you do anything for Hanukkah this year?
Yeah, we went out with a T-shirt that says "Support Israel" and let people shit on us. Our friend is Israeli. That's a restaurant, Denman Street. They're sending her death threats on Facebook, and Facebook won't do anything about it, like they don't when pedophiles go after kids. But if she said something in support of Israel, they'd throw her off. And all this trouble here, and these morons gave $3 billion to Ukraine, and they have no money. Now, if you're a military veteran or have mental health issues here, you can apply and make the decision yourself for assisted suicide. That's how they're gonna rein in the fucking budget shortfalls in the healthcare plan.
Oh.
Letting everybody commit suicide.
Yeah, doctors recommend assisted suicide now. They're like, have you tried suicide?
They don't have any mental health services. All the military veterans that served overseas that have PTSD, they're recommending assisted suicide for their mental problems because they have no doctors. And if you live in Vancouver and have cancer, you still got to wait up to 2 or 3 years for surgery. And if you need chemo and radiation, you got to get to the hospital at 4 o'clock in the morning, get on a bus. They drive you down to Bellingham and Blaine, where you got to sit for all day to get your chemo and radiation. Every part of this socialist idiot fucking country. And then the fact that they let over 1 million people move to Canada in the last 15 months. And almost all of them. Remember the old days when you had to have a job skill, you had to be a software engineer or systems analyst or have some job skill and all this? All the people coming in now, they don't speak English. They want to bring their yak or goats with them. They look like the National Geographic Kazakhstan or something. And they bring in all these people here, you know where, from Syria, Iraq, from Yemen, from Gaza, from like every shithole.
Their yak and their goat, eh?
Bring them here, and they got a 0% vacancy rate, the highest rents in North America, no place to put them, there's no housing. They spent the last 15 years building penthouses for millionaire Chinese. They built no housing. I put a video on her Facebook page of Trudeau every year for the last 10 years talking about all they're doing for housing. He built nothing. The premier of this province, David Eby, was in charge of housing for the premier before him, for what's his name, the guy that quit. And he was head of housing for 6 years for him, and he built less than 18,000 units in a province of 5 million people. And none of them were affordable. Yeah, she went to Beta 5 Chocolate over off of Main Street, an industrial thing. And she got chocolate, and we went to Solly's and got some Jewish food. But, you know, everybody's broke in this town, and everything's broken. But the little cat is mighty nice. She turned out to be such a beautiful little lady. She is a beautiful cat. She's got a great personality. She's really lovely and affectionate and fun. And, you know, we still haven't fixed her.
No.
She's fine. She goes into heat 2 or 3 times a year for about a week, and that's it. When she does, she rolls all over us and wants to be petted and combed and all that. The rest of the time, she's back to being aloof.
Uh-oh.
But she's got such a great personality. She loves to run and chase everything. She's very smart. And she turned out to be a great cat. Made us very, very happy.
Nice.
So, if you ever bump it, next time you bump into Zoe, just tell her we said thank you. She is one of the best cats we ever seen in our life.
Let's get back. Did you go to Amsterdam?
Yeah, did you go to Amsterdam?
Oh, I've been there 3 times, but not recently. Those are old posts.
Old pictures.
Yeah.
My iPod died, so I'm not on any of my accounts except Sharon and I, which was Peter, and
He
I'm
doesn't
done with
care.
that. No, because I'm not
The phone
on
works
there
great.
anymore.
You know what? If they blew up the whole internet tomorrow and the whole thing, they had a solar storm and it wiped out the whole internet tomorrow, and you had to write letters and make phone calls again and actually go someplace to get something, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, they're selling junk. The deals on Amazon and all is $597 for a TV. I can go to fucking Walmart for $300 and get a 60-inch Sony. And these morons are rip-offs.
Yeah.
Nobody's buying anything because nobody has any money.
I bought a
Across the
TV
whole
this year,
country.
and I ended up buying it in person because the ones online were just too much. And then I'm worried about the shipping and it getting damaged, you know?
Well, you want a TV, the best place to go is to Best Buy or Walmart.
Yeah, I bought mine at Walmart.
You know, Leon's had them 50% off, but they're models that were not compatible with American TV that were made for Latin. It's like the cable boxes here. You look in the back of it, it says Cable Panama City.
Oh, yeah.
Rogers and Shaw merged, so they said we're not going to fire anybody. The service is going to be better. They raised everybody's bill 50%. They fired 12,000
They
employees.
tried to raise ours, and then I said, no, thank you.
I called them up and said, we have 600 units in these buildings, and I'm the vice president of the board. And we have people in here every fucking week from Dovis,
And you got a
from
discount.
Telus, and everybody. They're all offering me free internet and whatever to let them have the whole building. And you know what? I said, you're going to raise my rate, you know, from $200 a month to $248 a month. I'm going to go down and call a board meeting. I'm going to call in the people from Telus, Novus, and 2 other companies. And I'm going to tell them, give me a bid to put internet and cable in every apartment. We'll load it in the maintenance fees. It'll end up costing $50, $60 a month instead of $200. And we'll take it for every apartment and get your shore shit out of our building. So then they lowered my bill from, instead of going $248 to $165.
Uh-oh.
Just liars and crooks.
They are crooks. They charged me $130
Stop.
for only internet.
What?
$130 for only internet. Nothing else.
$65, I get every fucking TV channel. I get 500 gig fucking internet, every fucking TV channel, and everything. But I have to be a bullshitter. And bully them to get what they should give you for free.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
it
yeah.
has the highest cell phone rates, the highest internet rates, and the highest cable TV rates in any country in the Western world.
Oh, yeah, when I was in Europe, it was like $5 a month, unlimited data.
Yeah,
It was like so cheap I couldn't believe it.
yeah.
And I'm phoning I'm phoning Canada from Europe for pennies.
And she takes dildos that are like the size of a watermelon and puts them up her ass. That's what the cable company is. It's like a really pretty girl that looks pretty on the outside, and she's walking around with a watermelon up her ass, sticking the watermelons and fire extinguishers and 64-ounce soda bottles up her cunt. I mean, there's such a bunch of lying sacks of shit. And you know, like this country, when the shit hits the fan, everybody rips off their friends and neighbors. You know, when I was living in California, I graduated from law school at Berkeley, and I lived there during the 70s. And the reason I moved to New York was one reason. Because when I got out there, everybody was smoking pot, eating mushrooms, and maybe doing acid. But then all of a sudden, around 1975 or 76, they discovered not just cocaine, but freebase cocaine. And within 12 months, everybody was freebasing, flushing all the money down the toilet, stealing from their friends, fucking just turning into drug addicts.
Good
You know?
times.
And all that shit. And Vancouver's like the same way. When the shit hits the fan, everybody steals from their friends and family. Everybody steals and lies. Nobody gives a shit about anything. We got all the Muslim marches downtown every weekend. Death to Israel. Israel commits genocide. Kill all the Jews. And how did these people get in the country? Trudeau brought 1 million of them here. 1 million. There are 4 million Muslims. There are almost 4 million Muslims living in a country of 40 million people. And their goals are to bring 500,000 refugees. We're not talking people that are data analysts, software engineers and stuff like they used to. We moved here, they had occupation categories. You had to have a college degree. You had to be blah, blah, and all this. Now the only thing you have to do is have absolutely nothing, speak no English, be from a country that has terrorism, and come on over here, and where are they going to put them? Anyway, I'll get a headache if I talk about this stuff at night. It's not a good thing to talk about. But then I got the bag, the ounce bag of the Godbud OG Kush cross, and then I open the bag, and there's like 20 big, giant nuggets in there.
Oh,
They're all
nice.
like a gram and a gram. No shake at all. The hardest part about rolling a joint is I open the bag, and I have all these nuggets, you know, like the size of like a couple of Marshall, all these big fucking nuggets in there, no shake, and it smells delicious. So Godbud was always one of my favorite strains. OG Kush, nobody makes OG Kush because you can't patent something that's a common name. It's like patenting the word ketchup, okay? Because it has been sold for 20, 30 years by every dealer in town. Can't get a patent on something that's commonly made, commonly used, and been for sale. So where's the OG Kush? Where's the Sour Diesel? Where's the Purple Kush? Where's the Jack Herrera? Where's all the strains we used to get from you that we love? Nobody does it. You got to make up a new bullshit phony name, right?
Yep.
Or else, yeah. So this Godbud Kush is really good.
People have sued for less.
The best weed we ever got was from you, or from the Green Cross. We got really good weed. Afghan horsemen or Afghan, all this shit. But there's none of that anymore. There's no Afghani. There's nothing.
Oh, yeah.
None of anything that we ever heard of. There's no Nebula. There's no,
No, they got new names for it, but it's all the
They
same
have
stuff.
to, because you can't patent a name. It's like patenting the first name Peter.
Yeah.
You can't. Then it can be Peter Peppy Pippy and patent that. But Peter, you can't because it's too commonly used. It's like getting a patent on the word popcorn. You can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
And most of their weed is shit. Most of these things are $50 an eighth. That's like going grocery shopping on a cruise ship.
Yeah, no.
If the price
I always say
is
that's
$400
stores
an
for
ounce
recent
for
lotto
crap,
winners.
And it's limited THC. Fortunately, like I said, the wedding cake we got was the pure cake skunk, but now the guy's growing it for spinach. THC level probably 25, 26%. This Godbud OG Kush Cross, same thing. It's like smoking your pot. You used to go to your house and get pot, and I used to get zoinked.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
don't
good
get the
stuff.
munchies from most pot anymore, but we made friends with people. The guys at Spinach are righteous. The guys at Ness are righteous. Yeah. And these guys, I sent them a message on Instagram. They got right back to me. And I said, is Dalton, what's his name, working for your company now? He said, yes. And I said, that's all I need to know. He was the head grow master for Broken Coast. And I said, this stuff I just got, this is the Broken Coast. You just took all those little bags you didn't sell and put it in, when they sell an eighth, Broken Coast always gave you a bud that was like 2.5 grams, and other ones like a gram, and then they always made sure you got at least one giant bud and all big buds. They said, yeah, how'd you know? I said, you took all the weed you had that was going to be packaged for eighths at $50-something from the company you bought. It's their stuff. And you just dumped it in big bags, didn't you? He goes, yeah, we did. It's really good. I said, what are you smoking now? And the guy said, I'm smoking Godbud Kush from Broken Coast. Oh, sorry, from our brand, yeah. So you hunt around and you find stuff. It's like when I met what was the guy from Ness who gave me the shirt and all the swag? What was his name with the band? Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
The sales promoter from Ness. I met him in a store, and that's when they had the Red Eye OG.
Yeah.
And they had the little bags, and I said, I I wish I could get an ounce of this. And he goes, well, I might be able to bring one because you got to buy through BC Liquor, right?
Yeah.
So he said, he basically told me how I could go to their website and buy direct. You don't need to have a doctor's note to get a medical marijuana card anymore. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
You just have to fill out the thing. And once you fill out the thing, they can sell direct to people that have for medical needs.
Oh, yeah.
The rest has to go through. So he got me an ounce of the Red IOG. He gave me a cool shirt. He gave us a couple of hats, a whole bunch of swag. And then he had a band, and they were playing someplace over in Gastown. So we went to go see him. We made friends with him. The Red IOG, they only sold it in order to qualify, I guess, for the Masters of Marijuana and the Cannabis Cup. Every weed that's entered has to be for sale, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So they made just enough to qualify for the cup, and he sent me an ounce from the manufacturer through the store. What is it, Canna West or whatever?
Oh, good old
No,
Canna West.
We got it over there.
Yeah, I got all their T-shirts. They used to send me all kinds of fun
Yeah, but he
stuff.
sent me an ounce of that, and it ended up costing me like bookus, like $125.
Oh, yeah.
He got me an ounce from his sample bag and gave it to me. So,
Nice.
hey, I got no problem with that. And $114 for an ounce of pure cake skunk is fine with me. $99, yeah, $99 minus 10% is like $90 for 28 grams of Godbud OG Kush Cross. I'm fine with that.
My
But
friend
I see
buys.
idiots-
My
I see
friend
idiots
buys.
walk in the store and pay $50, $60 for like an eighth. How long? If you, me, and Noodle sat down for a couple hours, how long would an eighth last?
Not
About
very
2
long.
hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why would you buy an eighth?
Yeah, it's waste time.
I don't want to buy an eighth. I want to buy an ounce. And these guys with their eighths and grams and all that, it's so cost ineffective because you got to do the packaging and the labeling on each one and all. It's so much easier just to put it in a bucket and say, here, you want a pound? Take it. I don't got to bag anything, right? One big bag. And they put them in these nice bags, good Ziploc bags that totally reseal, and you pump all the air right out. And they give you one of those little packs to put in there to keep them fresh. And I just do what I always used to do. So I open a Ziploc bag, take a big fucking bud, put it in the grinder that Mark Emery gave me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll a big fat joint. When you buy an ounce and you have friends come over, you know what I do? I roll you a joint, I roll you a joint, and Sharon rolls a joint. You know, when you get an eighth, it's gone in 2 hours, and then you're rolling like little joints because you don't want to use it all up.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to buy an eighth. I want to buy an ounce. Right?
Yeah.
Give me an ounce, a couple of ounces, right? And friends come over and just dump the bag on a tray. There's a big fucking pile of buds, and I just roll them off. Here's yours. Here's yours. We don't got to pass them back and forth to do anything. Everybody, like a cigarette, everyone take your own joint, light it, sit down and relax, and smoke it like Castro smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing, they got people like buying micropot, right? Grams. Who the fuck's going to buy a gram? An eighth. Did I ever buy an eighth of anything from you?
I don't know.
All these big butts.
I don't think I really.
Give me some of this, and you know.
I charged a
whatever.
lot of money for eights because I had to bag that shit, right?
Yeah.
I used to charge you a lot of money if you bought one of those.
Stamp and seal on it. They
Yeah.
gotta fucking print all these bags and all this shit. It's stupid. The guys that spin it, so we sell ounces. We sell 7 grams and we sell ounces, and that's it. We don't sell eighths. We don't have this. You want an ounce, buy an ounce. You want a small bag, buy 7 grams. You're not going to smoke 7 grams, and you probably shouldn't be smoking pot, okay?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Buy somebody else's. We don't have time to bag up 1,000,000 3.5 gram fucking bags that all have to be sealed, labeled, the tax thing on it, printed it. And, you know, it's like buying a bottle of liquor, one drink at a time. How much does it cost you? $200. How much does it cost to buy the bottle? 20, 30 bucks?
Yeah.
I don't want a drink. Just sell me a bottle. A drink, okay, I finished it. Give me another one, yeah. A bottle, I can sit down, pour you a drink, pour you a drink, pour you one another round, here's another round. You know?
Yep.
It's stupid. It's like you go to a bar here, it's $10 a drink, right? So that means a bottle of Jack Daniels would cost $320 by the drink. But you go to a liquor store and buy it for 30 bucks. So why would you buy it by the glass? It's like buying a bottle of booze, one drink at a time, like in an expensive bar.
Yeah, yeah,
We don't want that. You know, legalize pot. How come I can't buy a pound?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
How
evil.
come I can't buy a quarter pound? I go to the stores. I tell them I'm not buying anything that's not at least an ounce. And it simplifies the menu because they only have 4 or 5 things. So what do you got an ounce? So I got these 3 things. Okay, that makes life easy. What do you got an eighth? So I got like 200 different things. Most of us have never tasted any of them. Or when we ask about the weed, we just read the description the goddamn manufacturer gives
Yeah,
us.
they're not allowed to talk about the weed. That's against the law. It can make them
Well, that's
liable
stupid.
for lawsuit.
Well, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, no, they can just say this is the price. That's the end of the
Well, the
conversation.
Chinese kid over at Inspired Cannabis, where I got the Godbud Kush Cross, he said, this is what I'm smoking. He goes, I got an ounce. I opened it. The whole thing's giant nuggets. And he goes, and I told him, it's the Broken Coast. He goes, yep. He goes, I knew it the second somebody smoked a joint, but I knew exactly what it was. Broken, you know. And I got a big fucking bag. You're going to like it. It's heavy duty indica. But they're not even supposed to do that. The government controls everything in this country, like it's a dumbass European socialist country, or like you're in fucking China. Every aspect of your life, liquor, weed, everything, taxes on everything, on your electric bill, your phone bill, they got taxes on your cable bill, everything. They don't charge enough income tax. Then the money.
Do you know what? Sometimes
they
there's.
rape you for 40%.
I buy a lot of pop,
Fees
eh?
and taxes on everything.
I buy a lot of pop, and sometimes the taxes on the pop is more than the actual price of the pop.
Yeah, and then you go right across the border here to Bellingham and Blaine, where we're probably going to end up living. And there's like nothing. Sales tax is 6%. There's no state income tax. They got 50 or 60 dispensaries up there in Whatcom County or whatever. They buy directly from the weed companies, not from a government middleman. The weed companies are allowed to charge whatever they want, to give discounts, to run specials, you know, and all this crap. And it's just, you know, and you go in there, they got early bird specials, seniors discounts, all these, because it's a real market economy where they have to compete with each other. And like real stores, they run sales, discounts, they have specials. You can't do that here. You can't have a sale up here.
No, you're not allowed to change
If
the
you do, it
prices.
comes out of your pocket. You're
Yeah.
not allowed to promote
No,
it
that's
like that.
criminal. You can lose your license, go to jail.
Yeah, down in Washington, none of the dispensary companies are allowed to have more than 6 stores.
Oh,
But they buy a business license the same price as any other business license for about $300 or $400, and that's it. The only tax on it is the state sales tax. Here they charge a tax when the weed goes from the grower to the BC Liquor Board. Then from BC Liquor Board it goes to the BC Liquor Board distribution, another tax. Then to the store tax. Then they charge a sales tax on it. You know, it's just you're fucked. And they get all this money, and what do we get for it? 160,000 trees cut down. Thousands of people homeless. And half the people that are homeless and drug addicted, mentally ill in the streets had jobs and lost their homes and couldn't find a place.
and they should be
$4,000 a month for a house.
they should be given disability and a place to live anyways.
They're not given anything. They're given
No, I know they're not given anything.
They're given the option to get assisted suicide.
But that's how it used to be in Canada. They used to give you a home to live in and some disability.
Other than we'll give you the pills, you can kill yourself, and that way we don't have to be bothered.
But yeah, now it's all about the assisted suicide. I have a friend.
Offering it to everybody.
Yeah, no, I have a friend who got offered.
Mentally
They're
ill
like,
people can decide to commit suicide.
he went to the
Even though they're
doctor and
mentally
he's
ill
like,
in a court, they would say that they don't have the mental capability to be able to make a decision for themselves unless they want to kill themselves, then the government will let them do it.
yeah, no, my friend went to the doctor because he was poor and lonely, being old, and the doctor suggested assisted suicide.
Yeah. This country's become a joke. And literally, you can step right across the border into Blaine, Bellingham, take your pick, Linwood, Bothell, whatever, and it's like, you know, so much better down there.
Oh yeah.
They have all the same great variety of restaurants we have here. They have beautiful beaches. They got the ferries to Walker's Islands and San Juan's and to Lopez Island. Victoria is next door to them.
Yeah.
Victoria is like 30 miles south of the U.S. border. They're looking at Victoria from their window. We're looking at Nanaimo.
Oh yeah.
How far are you from Victoria? 2-3 hour drive?
About an hour and a half drive.
Yeah. Yeah. looked at the flyers from the liquor stores down there, from Safeway. Everything's less than half the price of here.
And the Sunshine Coast has no water. They still do pick up water.
Sunshine Coast has arsenic in their water because the water levels are so low that the arsenic and mercury and shit from the mines leached into the lakes.
Oh, yeah.
And now they got no water. They got to drink bottled water, but they said it's okay to bathe and run the dishwasher with arsenic and mercury and lead in your water.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't drink or cook with it, yeah. If you can't drink and cook with it, you can't use it.
Well, I mean, people who bought a house in that area didn't do any research, you know?
Landslide at Tofino. And then Whistler, which is owned by the nice people from Vail, Colorado, raised their lift tickets to $300 this year.
No snow.
Plus 12% tax, GST and HST, $336 a night for a day for lift tickets. The cheapest hotel room is $1,200, and guess what? They got no snow.
Skyrun was closed today, the top run, because of avalanche warning.
Yeah, because all the rain made the snow heavy, and Whistler Village, like that movie The Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood, they have all boards down to cross because it's all mud and flooded. And it's all flooded mud. They got mud, and Vail, of course, no refunds. So if you got a family of four, let's say you paid $3 and $3 for you and your wife, and the kids' tickets are only $225, so that's like $1,050 a day. They must think they're Disney World. Then throw in the hotel room, let's say $1,500 for a room with 2 bedrooms for the kids or whatever a day. So you're spending $10,000 to go skiing for a week. You get up here, there's nothing but mud, there's no snow, it's pouring rain, and there's no, you know, and people tried to cancel their trips when they heard there was no snow, and it was, you know, and it's supposed to be 10, 11 degrees and pouring rain for the next 10 days. So they have no snow. Rouse is closed. Cypress has one run open, the kiddie run, and it's like slush. And then there's mud and dirt. You got to put your skis on like at the lift because it's all mud. Seymour hasn't even opened. And then, but Whistler deserves it because they are a fucking ripoff. You're on the island there. Mount Washington is beautiful.
Yeah, but that's far.
It's not far. How far are you from Mount Washington? Less than an hour? No, it's not. Mount Washington's up west of Nanaimo.
What?
How far?
It's the mountains above where he lives. How far are you from Mount Washington?
Oh, about an hour drive. My kids go to Mount Washington at least once a year. It's awesome. It's
Yeah,
only like $35.
Yeah.
Mount Washington's the best place in BC.
It's half the price of Whistler.
Less than half. I'm saying $35 for a lift ticket in Washington.
What?
$35 for a lift ticket in Mount Washington.
$35 for a lift ticket in Mount Washington. For kids.
Yeah, for kids. I don't know what
And
it's.
adults, I think, is 105 during the week and 130 on the weekend. And it's 300 at Whistler every day of the week. And they have hotels up there. They have rooms, and they have places to stay there.
Yeah, no, and they got tubing at Mount Washington.
Yeah, and they also get terrific snow.
Yeah, no, there's snow all year round almost.
Yeah. So I don't care. I'm fed up with Vancouver. This time's a dump. So meanwhile, we're watching, and they would pay for cable TV. They're showing nothing but reruns. And all during the holidays, the idiots, they put on marathons of shows that nobody watches from 2013, from 2009, all of the crap.
Yeah, because they're not making anything new. You know
Yeah,
why?
because the actors and writers strike. They produce nothing.
Well, not
new
just
this year.
that. There's no money in it anymore. People just
Well,
steal
I think
movies
they
and
get
music, you
Stack
know?
TV or get to stream it. I said, there's
Yeah.
nothing on my television. Why would I sign up for Stack TV so I can watch nothing on my phone when there's nothing on the TV?
Snoop
And
Dogg.
what do you think? I'm so addicted to watching nothing on TV that I'm going to pay double so I can watch TV on my phone.
Yeah.
I want to sit here. I want to have TV. I want to watch on my TV.
Snoop Dogg only got $42,000 for over a billion streams.
Yeah.
$42,000.
Yeah. But meanwhile, the cat is wonderful. So thank you very much. She's brought us a lot of happiness and a lot of pleasure. Best cat ever.
Nice.
Sharon sleeps like.
Around my body.
Yeah, she wraps herself around her body and stretches out, and she's such a feminine, pretty little cat. And she's a nipper too, but she's really got a great personality. She's just the best thing. It was worth, she was the best thing. It was worth waiting 9 months to get the right cat. So, luckiest cat in the world.
You think she's a murderer?
Murderer, yeah. Because she wants to play and follows him around all over the place now. When she was little, they slept together all the time. It was great. When she got to be like around his size and all that, and yeah. But you know what? He needs exercise, and he needs to get chased around the house, and yeah. Oh yeah, she's bothering me. That's because I tell him, that's because you grew up with your aunt, you're probably a homo.
Yeah.
She's not. He can't do anything.
He can't do anything, he's fixed, and she's not. But male cats will spray all over the house and make your house smell like fucking, terrible. Female cats don't bleed when they go with the heat, they don't bleed, there's no discharge or anything like that, there's no mess, they just go meow, 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 like in South Park. No kitty, no, no kitty, no, meow, meow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's good. I miss that little, I miss your little duck friend. I like Cream. Cream was a nice duck.
Oh yeah, it got killed. Unfortunately, it was a very nice duck. Because it was
you know,
a unique
sometimes
duck.
they
It
climb
didn't
over
like
the
water.
bed, they climb in and you know,
Yeah.
you should have brought her in the house with you at night.
Oh yeah, she would have trashed my house.
No, ducks can be domesticated pretty easily.
How many years do they live anyway?
5 or 6.
Yeah, well, hey,
You try.
she was a nice duck. I like that duck.
It was. I liked how it didn't like water. It's the only duck I ever met that don't like water.
Oh, that's okay.
I like stuff.
Shut up.
Not that bad.
Yeah, white ducks are not natural. White ducks were bred for eating.
That duck that's white, that's a Peking duck.
That's a Peking duck, exactly.
Yeah.
They bred them to be a little bigger, a little plumper, and they were specifically bred for eating. White ducks do not occur in the wild. They were bred.
Do you ever eat goat? I love goat.
Oh
They were
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, we don't like goats here on the farm because they do everything you don't want them to do.
They eat everything. They climb up. They'll get on the roof of your car, the roof of your house.
Oh yeah, they're totally from Satan.
Well, yeah, but you know what? If you're in the Sinai for 40 years with Moses, you can't take cattle because there's no place to graze. Okay, you can't take chickens necessarily because they're hard to handle. But goats will forage, which means they can eat anything. They give you butter, milk, yogurt, cheese. They give you wool for clothes. They give you leather for shoes. I have a pair of shoes from New York from Susan Bennis made out of goat. They're goat leather. It's fantastic. But they give you meat, they give you leather, they give you wool, they give you yogurt, cheese, butter, milk. If you're lactose intolerant, you can drink. I'm talking to a guy the other day at Whole Foods, and said cheese. Oh yeah, cheese is really good. You should try it. Oh, I can't. I'm lactose intolerant. And I said, you don't drink milk, you don't do anything. I said, come here. And I said, follow me. And he went right over and said, my wife drinks this all the time. I said, you can have goat milk and goat cheese
Yeah.
if you're lactose intolerant, because it doesn't have the lactose like cow milk does. And all that. You can drink all these years. You don't have a bowl of Cheerios. You don't get that Cocoa Puffs or anything. I said, what the hell's wrong with you? Here, goat milk. Buy a quart and go home. When's the last time you had a glass of milk? Oh, when I was 6 years old. I said, here's goat milk. Looked on the phone. People that are lactose intolerant and cannot have dairy and can have no problem with goat milk and cheese in there. Get some goat cheese, get some goat milk. Here's the goat yogurt.
Yeah. Goat everything.
Yeah. And goats, like I said, will eat. My sister was growing pot up in Mendocino County, California. And they had a couple
Whatever
of
happened to
Great
your sister that's like a mercenary? I remember
Oh, you mean my cousin Jill?
Yeah, the one that goes and kills
I don't
people.
know if she went back to Israel when the attack happened. She was working at the union. She got ordained as a minister in Saskatchewan, and then she had a church there, and then she moved back to Vancouver, where she was from.
Baptist
And then she
minister
went
with
to
an AK-47. That's something
But she
different.
used to live in Israel. She was in the IDF, and then she worked for the Mossad, and she was training the Peshmerga, the Kurdish girls, to fight against the Muslims. But last I heard of her, she was working at the Union Gospel Mission. But she's in the reserves from Israel, and with the nature of the attack in Israel, I wouldn't be surprised if she went back and report back for active duty.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know which is worse, going in the tunnels to get the Hamas people or working at the Union Gospel Mission over on Main and Hastings.
Oh, is that where she was working? Oh, that's rough.
At least you won't get stabbed with a needle that has AIDS by Hamas.
Yeah, no, you probably won't.
It's probably more dangerous at the Union Gospel Mission or on Hastings in Maine than it is. And she had a truck and she couldn't drive it to work. They told her, don't drive down here, don't park it, not sure do I park it in a safe parking garage. They go, there is no safe parking garage. The first day you drive down here in your brand new fucking big, brand new truck, that you'll get done with work and go there, and the thing will be stripped if it's not stolen. So she had to take the public transportation downtown to work at Union Gospel Mission. She was living out in the valley. So I don't know what happened. I'll find out. Jill Rosenberg, yeah. So, hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to go back and watch Leslie and Lindsay sell this home.
Okay.
And I just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
What are you doing for New Year's?
I might buy a bottle of wine and drink it to myself.
Get some sparkling wine. Get some Prosecco or get some Asti Spumante, some nice Italian
I was
sparkling
thinking of
wine.
actually getting a Chardonnay.
Yeah, we got a gift certificate. She won tickets for Ed Sheeran on the radio and took her friend. And finally now, 6 months later, he paid us for them. Yeah, we have a deal with him. I don't like to take money for things like that. So every time she takes him to a concert, he gives us a gift certificate for the keg.
I saw Beyonce.
So yes, you saw Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, The Weeknd, all this crap. So he sent us a gift card for the keg. So I think on New Year's Eve we're going to go out earlier in the night and get a prime rib at the keg for dinner, and then come back here and watch all the shit on TV.
Good times.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Instead of getting a bottle of wine for New Year's Eve, for $15 you can get a bottle of peppermint schnapps.
No, that'll make me ill.
No, it's good.
No.
A little shot glass.
Yeah.
No.
I've been
yeah.
there before. No, that's
Hitler
deadly.
drank peppermint schnapps. Hitler drank peppermint schnapps, and look what happened to him.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what would happen.
My grandfather was from Austria, from Linz, Austria. And, he lived in Florida in the 80s when I was working down there. He lived down there in Hollywood, Florida. And every night of his life, half an hour before he went to bed, he had a couple of shots of peppermint schnapps. And he said it made him sleep like a baby. It made him healthy. The Germans believe that schnapps cleans out your system and makes you healthy.
One last thing I want to tell you that's funny about New Year's Eve. His friend Tom in Florida, everyone in the neighborhood shoots their guns off all night.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to call him on New Year's Eve.
Tom lives in an hour and a half. Stop. Tom lives an hour and a half north of Orlando in Crescent City. There's 384 residents, and 383 of them voted for Trump. They got rebel flags in every car and every house. And they got 6 police officers, and Tom's an auxiliary sheriff now there. And every night on 4th of July and New Year's Eve, they all live on lakes down there. And where Tom's private lake is, the guy across the lake has a 50 caliber machine gun. And on New Year's Eve and 4th of July, he points it up in the air and he fires like 2,000 to 3,000 rounds. The guy next to him has a Thompson. The guy down the block just buys like a gross of shotgun shells and sits on the dock behind his house and just shoots at the moon and all this. And for about an hour. So tonight, New Year's Eve, he takes his phone on Facebook Messenger, and then he holds the phone up so we can listen to all the gunshots going off. And it literally sounds like Gaza City.
I'll call you on New Year's if we hear it, so you can hear it.
No, you won't.
Yes,
I'm not
on
down.
the way, I'll call you.
Oh, okay, then I won't do anything for myself. I'll stand here holding 2 fucking phones and I'll miss it.
I'll call him on 3-way.
You won't be on the phone with Tom because he's not talking to you, so shut up. But we're going to listen to all the gunshots, and he shows it. And the funny thing is, like the guy across the way with the 50 caliber machine gun, Tom on 4th of July. So you think I'm kidding? He held the phone up with the camera, facing out, and I can see the muzzle flash a half a mile away on the other side of the lake. Behind this guy's house, it just like flash, flash, flash here. You can see the muzzle flash, just like Apocalypse Now. And then there's a loud bang, 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 and he turns the camera to the left, and a couple 100 yards down the lake, his other neighbor's out on the dock with a bucket of shotgun shells. Then you got Mexican Mexican guy who lives next door to him has got a contracting company. His wife's a nurse. And the Mexicans all come over, and they light dynamite and throw it off the dock in the lake.
Oh, nice.
He's got a contracting company, and you got limestone bedrock there. When they put a pool in, you can either bring a backhoe and sit there like, or what he likes to do is he just drills a hole down 10 feet, a narrow hole down, and slides a couple of sticks of dynamite down there, boom, and that's the end. Yeah. So the guy next door was taking construction dynamite and with blasting caps, and he's boom, and it's waterproof. They're wax around the dynamite, and he just slaps a blasting cap on it, hits it with a hammer, throws it up in the air, and it goes boom. Then he throws them in the water, and it goes boom, and you see like a fish, a couple dozen, so they're all shooting around there.
It's good times.
They don't have any burglaries down there because everybody has a big dog or a pit bull. Everybody has guns. And somebody tried to rob the Mexican guy's house about a year ago, about 8-10 months ago, and the neighbor across the street saw them on the side of the house with a crowbar, and he came over and he shot them both in the ass with a shotgun. And the cops came, and the cops said, come on, help me drag their bodies inside the house before we call the ambulance.
Oh, yeah.
You rob a house, you get shot.
Yeah.
You shoplift in a store down there, they chase you with a bat.
Nice.
They come out and hit you and break your fucking hand with a bat.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah. Everybody's...
He's got to drive 40 miles to go to the store, though.
No, he's got to drive 20, 30 minutes. They got stores in town, but to go to like Costco or Walmart or to go to the supermarket, he's got to drive to the next town, to Palatka or over to whatever. But there's no traffic there. It's north central Florida. He says the roads are all like 65 mile an hour speed limit, no cars in the road. So,
Good times.
but he likes living there. So anyway, and his aunt was Herman Goering's sister. He's very blonde-haired, blue-eyed, Germanic, non-Jewish, loves Trump, and yeah. And there's no niggers in that town. The mayor said the niggers have Niggerville. And he goes, what do you mean Niggerville? He goes, Palaka's all niggers, and Crescent City and over here is all whites and Mexicans. Yeah, we got Mexicans here because we rather have Mexican labor than have blacks because blacks don't work. Blacks sit on their ass and don't get any work done. At least Mexicans get the work done and they do good work. So they hire all Mexican people. But his Mexican neighbor has a nice house. Like I said, he's had a contracting company and his wife's a nurse at the hospital there. Yeah. And he raises German Shepherds. He's got 5 or 6 Shepherds. So Tom made friends with the dogs next door, and they put a dog door in the fence between the 2 properties. So when Tom's out, the dogs roam both yards. And if anybody goes near his house, the Mexican guy said, I'm just going to shove the dogs through the dog door and let them tear them up. So.
But I'll call you again. I'm not going to be a stranger. I'll definitely call you. You don't have to worry about us. We're going to keep in touch, even if you're far.
If you're coming over the mainland, let us know.
So, I told you already.
Yeah. But you're better off over there. Much better off.
Fight back.
Don't you still got people that sell like produce, like like homemade cheese and fruit and vegetables and shit there, and
Yeah.
farm stuff?
Well, I should probably let you go.
All right. Well, you have a
We'll definitely talk to you. Don't worry.
You
I'll
have
call
a
you. Happy New Year.
yeah. She can't stop talking.
I'll
Okay.
definitely talk to you again.
Okay.
Yeah. And give Chia a kiss for us, the wonder dog, Chi Chi.
Yeah, she's been listening the whole time.
That's your little doll.
Hey,
Dolly.
that's a nice little dog. That's a good.
Little Dolly.
You know what? That's a good dog for you. Although I like the big dog that used to be the police dog. That was a nice dog.
I couldn't get along with that dog, and it would kill people that I didn't ask it to kill.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hey, shit happens.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
Oakley
Talk to
dokie.
you next
You
year.
ever talk to
Okay.
Abe, have you?
You talk to Abe. You know who I think about every year at Christmas time? I always miss Mark Boyer.
Oh, yeah.
I used to call him Santa Claus. I used to love to tease him about Santa Claus.
Yeah, he always dressed as Santa Claus every year.
Yeah, because he looked like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's his son? Where is his son now? His Brazilian son, right?
His son who's from Brazil is living in Florida now.
I always liked Mark Boyer.
Everybody's dead now.
Everybody's dead now. My friend David Applegath, howdy doody there with the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. So many people have died, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live to be old like us.
Hey, I don't feel 68. I feel like the same idiot I was 10 or 20 years
birthday,
ago.
I'll call you for your birthday. Your birthday's next week.
Isn't your birthday next week?
On January the 9th.
Good, we'll call you next year for your birthday, okay?
Yeah.
Oakley dokley.
Stay
All
alive.
right, adios.
Okay, adios.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, there we go. See? They're very entertaining. Complications. She never kept the same address in conversation. And now I'm feeling better, folks. Yeah. They helped me feel better. Or maybe it was the weed or the... Like I say, sometimes the weed will make me feel better and sometimes it won't. I think the weed helped a bit. There's a big party next door to our house. Music's like super loud.
I'm ready to get up and do my thing. I want to get into it, man, you know.
Do 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 do. Aw, freak out. Gee, no. Like chic, like freak. Doing what they're told. We don't have escorts on the island. Nobody lives here. We don't have. You gotta go to Vancouver for that stuff. Ah, a nice depressing song. Gee. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado. Oh yeah, that's my friend Peter I was talking to, and I used to make porn with his wife. He was a camera guy. Isn't it funny how the feeling goes? And you're willing to sacrifice our love. Don't pull. The nights go down in the city,
And the sun shines on the bay. I wanna be there in my city. So you think you're
I wanna get down to the city by the bay. Yeah. Okay, enough of this song, right?
well, tonight I'm gonna meet her at Hungry House Cafe, and I'm gonna give her all the loving I can. She's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I saved up $2.
Find a hog. Away from it all. Whoa, whoa, tender years. Won't you wash away my tears? How I wish you were near. Please don't go, tender years. Neverland. Don't you wash away my tears. Oh, close tender years. Next song. Oh, it's a religious song. I don't know how to love you, what to do, how to move here. I have changed, yes, really changed. In these past few days, when I see myself, I seem like someone else. I don't know how to take this. I don't see why he moves me. He's a man. He's just a man. And I've had so many men before in very many ways. He's just one more. Should I bring him down? Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love and let my fucking feelings out? I never thought I'd come to this. What's it all about? Don't you think it's rather funny? I should be in this position. I'm the one who's always been so strong, so cool. No lovers fool, running every show. He scares me so. Girl at 5 or 6 or 7, I can't resist the joyous urge to smile and say, thank heaven for little girls, 'cause little girls get bigger every day. Thank heaven for little girls, yes, they grow up in the most delightful way. Listen to feeling. One day we'll flash and send you crashing through the ceiling. Thank heaven for little girls. Thank heaven for them all. No matter where, no matter who. Without them, what would little boys do?
Thank heaven, thank heaven, thank heaven for little girls.
Try to remember.
You
Looked at me
and you
called me by another name. Dolly Sienna, won't you fill the bed and call little Sienna? When you spoke the name, an angel seemed to whisper. Won't you please come back, the dream of Won't you bring me back the bright and shining glory of Perhaps it was that dream.
You spoke
So
of a dream and about the quest.
Quest. The words. Tell me. The words.
To
Dream. The impossible dream. But they're your own words.
To
Fight the unbeatable foe. Don't you remember?
To
Bear with unbearable sorrow. You must remember to run where the brave dare not go. To right the unrightable wrong. Yes. To love, pure and chaste from afar. Yes. To drown when your arms are too weary to reach the unreachable star. Thank you, my lord. But this ain't not timely, my dear. I bet it's a need to be. Not well. Well.
What is enlisted a body by night errant? What metal wounds? For each time he falls, he shall rise again. And woe to the wicked.
Show us. Nice shower.
My
Shield.
Oh, the trumpets of glory now call me to ride. Yes, the trumpets
It's their calling to run.
And wherever I ride, ever staunch at my side, my squire and my lady shall be. I am I, Don Quixote, the Lord of Life.
yeah, we don't play the lights to this kind of music. But if you want the lights on, we'll put some Taylor Swift on. Are you a Swiftie?
De profundis clamate,
Ooh, that's what people say. Oh, that's what people say. Susan, I first got proven. Gonna be alright. Satan's gonna hate. And the player's gonna play. Woo! Shake it off. Woo-hoo-hoo! Player's gonna hate. Hey, shake. Just shake it off. Woo-hoo-hoo! Shake it off.
Just think, bro, you've been getting down with the liars and the dirty cheats of the world. You could have been
Getting down with this sick bitch. Shake. Ooh. It's gonna hate. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! I'll be back, folks. I gotta go party. sheriff, Chief. Kitty, you have to go outside. You've been in here way too long. Yeah, well, you're the one who decided to only show up in the middle of the night like you missed the night. You can come back The life of a deputy. What I say? Oh, nobody knows what this is, Aqua Dragon. It's just shit. You tuned into the biggest pile of shit on the internet. Oh, that's what it is. I was almost ready to call my doctor today because I was so sick. But of course he would just suggest assisted suicide, right? Because that's what Canadian doctors do now. We're gonna put on the second most awarded fucking musician ever to walk the earth. Second, of course, only to Quincy Jones, which has something like 79 Grammys, right? Nobody's gonna come close to that. This guy's about half of that. But he is second place. Like I say, nobody's gonna come close to the Quincy Jones. That's just, it's ridiculous, right? And here you go. It's the legendary David Foster in Las Vegas. Fire in the hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Kenny G. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Wow, Kenny G, how's it feel to be here today? It's great to be here. I would do anything for you, David. Anything? With my saxophone. David, that was a great opening, but I think, you know, since this is Vegas, it should have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah, bigger.
Bigger than that? Try it. You want to see it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help fucking falling in love with fucking you. Take my hand, take my whole fucking life too, for I can't help falling in love with fucking you. Woo, 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 woo. Right, Chi? Oh fuck, dying here. Hey Aqua, we ask ourselves the same thing every day. Oh fuck, what the fuck is this shit? It's a good question. Nobody can answer it though. It is what it is, you know? Oh fuck, gonna die here. That's why the name of the show is called Almost Dead, you know? Oh fuck.
I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie. That I was the star of the movie.
Yeah.
This really blew my mind. The fact that me, a long-haired, overfed, leaping gnome could be the star of a Hollywood
I wouldn't know if I was dying or not, Aqua. We have no health care where I live. I haven't seen a doctor in like since 2010. 13 years in person at least. I see a doctor over the internet. Oh yeah, that came in real handy when I needed some surgery done earlier this year. But because I had to do the surgery myself with just their assistants over the internet telling me what to do. Ah, imagine that's what you had to do. But that's what we had to do where I live. Oh fuck, you either do it yourself or you fucking die. They put it to me pretty bluntly. Those were the options. Yeah. Actually, it wasn't that painful. I thought it was going to be really bad. Cutting my own skin, you know? I wasn't even sure I could do that. But because the area was so swollen and fucking infected and stuff, it wasn't actually that painful. It was more painful just what was already there. You know? That was painful. I had a flesh-eating disease and it was eating a hole right through my body. Oh. Yeah, I'm having a party here all by myself in the middle of fucking nowhere in the forest. That's exactly what we're doing. You're my party guests from all around the goddamn fucking world. Some of you might be in the middle of fucking nowhere too, in the middle of the forest. Who knows? I don't know. But my guess is most of you actually live in a city. But I could be wrong. I live on an island in the middle of the fucking Pacific Ocean. Oh yeah. That's why we're short on the healthcare. You know? Not that the mainland's much better. The whole country's going to shit, folks. But, you know, when you're on an island, it even limits your options even more. You know? Oh, it does. Oh, I'm confused too, Awkward Dragon. You should be. I know I am. No, I'm where the sun sets. I'm in the west. Pacific Ocean, west. Yeah. But, you may not have known that. Maybe geography wasn't your best subject. I don't know. I only went to grade 4, folks, so you probably know lots more about it than I do. But, yeah, the Atlantic is on the east coast. Oh, it's true. I don't live in Vancouver, but we just called somebody who is living in Vancouver that I used to make movies with. And, well, he basically said it's a shithole. I think those were pretty much his rounded up words, you know? I think I need to go get another soda. Yeah. Yeah, that soda is helping a lot. I read Google said to drink soda. Now I wouldn't have thought to drink soda because I had a gas problem and digestive issue, and soda's full of gas, right? But they're like, no, that pushes it all on through. No, I'm not due to do another music request for another 300 years. I did one in 1764. But you know what? Sometimes your song might just come up randomly anyways. Believe it or not, it's happened to people before. But, fucking some magic shit, that software. Yeah, sometimes I'm thinking of a song and then I hit this next button and that song plays. I'm just like, what the? You know? Out of thousands and thousands of songs, it picked the one I'm thinking of. But it's happened actually more than once. Actually, it's pretty weird. And sometimes we're talking about an artist and then suddenly they come on. Like on the auto DJ, not me picking them. It's like weird stuff. You know, I don't know that artist you just mentioned, so I'm actually going to look at see if I own it. Because I don't know every artist I own by heart. Oh, yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. Oh, yeah, well, we're not doing YouTube right now, that's for sure. That's way too much effort. Not to mention the sound quality sucks on YouTube. Oh yeah, he's not a mainstream artist. Well, we'll download his album. Oh, a phone. I had a phone once. That's those things you talk to other people with, eh? They call me Lucifer. Yeah, no, we're not gonna play no YouTube. Bad. No, I don't have a dog at all. What's that, dude? She's a cyborg. It's not a dog, like, in the sense that you would say what a dog is. She's part dog. And part something, part mechanical. You know the show, The $6 Million Man? She-Dog is the $6 million dog. Hey, She-Dog. Dog. We want to show him what the hell have you done here? Sometimes you do really dumb stuff, She-Dog. Her programming's not the best. Do you see the leg? It's titanium alloy. Hey, She-Dog. Are you titanium alloy? That's the best way to be. We all hope to be the same one day, Chief. Oh, it's suicide lives? No, 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 but we're here in Canada, you're allowed to have suicide anytime you want. You just phone up the doctor and go, hey, I need some cyanide pills. And they're like, sure. No problem, you don't even need a reason. They don't give a rat's ass either way. Yeah. You don't feel like living anymore? Fine. That's how we deal with mental illness in Canada. Oh no, no. Yeah, you go to the doctor because you have migraines, and he's like, have you looked into getting assisted suicide? That's how they are here. Old people get it all the time because they're lonely, and out of money. Yeah. So they're like, they get it done. Yeah, you don't really need a medical reason or anything. So rehab. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, this song bites. Now we have free health care in Canada. It's free to get assisted suicide. Maybe the love line, the times don't top, and I'm gonna shine on me until my heart stops. Oh yeah, well, what can you do? The government should be giving him a pension. And it does actually, it's just very small if they didn't do much all their life. But they give it to everyone. My mother's a millionaire, folks. Not only a millionaire, but even while retired, she still makes over $100,000 a year doing nothing at all, right? Just because of her assets. And they still give her her pension of like $780 a month. And she feels it's kind of dumb because she pays over $100,000 a year in taxes usually. And so she's like, you should just keep your money and lower my tax bill. You know? Well, that's how it is. Doesn't matter what your financial situation is. When you're 65, you get that money. Now, some people get more because they've contributed to the system during their lifetime.
red bow on that brand new bitch. Waiting on shot money to land, sitting in the range, thinking how they spent $30 million on airplanes when his kids starving. Pockets going and Brenda still throwing babies in the garbage. I wanna know what's going on, like I hear Marvin. Those school books, they use that wood to build coffins. Whenever I'm in the booth and I get exhausted, I think, what if Marie Baker got that abortion? I love you, Mom.
Go top, and I'm gonna shine them in till my heart stops, baby.
I'm rap shit repeat, and I ain't going nowhere. So you can get to know me. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top, and I'm gonna shine on me until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm rap shit repeat, and I ain't going nowhere. So you can get to know me.
Yeah, I meant to phone my mother today for Christmas, but I was kind of sick. Gonna phone her tomorrow. She's also kind of sick right now, so I'm not sure what kind of Christmas she's having, but it is what it is. At least she has a 90-something% recovery rate. That's what they're giving her. 95%, I think they said. A full recovery. So that's pretty good. We're feeling good about that. Yeah, she has almost 1,000 acres in Canada. That's what you're paying taxes on, all that land. That's a friend of mine. But that land pulls in an income with doing nothing at all. Nothing. They retired 20 years ago. They crop share. Somebody else farms their land. And he has to give them a percentage of their crop. Oh yeah. And it's a big bill. There'll be some sweet laughs on the night shift. I bet you're singing proud.
Come on over, baby. Come on over, come on. I just want you close, where you can stay forever.
I normally wouldn't be on here this late at night, but I was sick all day today, so now I have a wonky sleeping schedule. At least we're feeling better now, folks. When I started this 2.5 hours ago, I was still really ill. So, a lot has changed in that time. Oh yeah, that's it. number, and I'll call, and I'll roll your ass down the hall. Think of my balls.
What's the business, baby? I've been on your old paint in the mall this lately. You looking good. I think I see your ass in the hood with your friends dressed up, trying to front if you could. But anyway, go and drop a number or something so I can call you later on your phone or something. Take you home and maybe we can bone or something. There's no limits to what we do, cause tonight we couldn't get busted. I'm thinking in your wild something vicious with your legs to the ceiling, catching that something serious. You delirious. Oh my, that's why you taste so delicious with your pretty brown skin like almond joys and kisses, and you a certified head doctor. Number one scholar that takes stick in the ass and won't holler. Bend you over and I'll follow you straight to the room where it goes down lovely in the Legion of Doom. What it is, ho, or what's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really catch a move. Give me your
Number, and I'll call, and I'll follow that ass down the hall. The kick of my balls.
You know the deal before a nigga, he still down to that hot scene like it don't melt. You know I give it to you till you run out of breath. Then bust a nut all over yourself. The first time I called you, were drilling on my balls in and out of your jaws. I would beam down your walls. Had your ass breaking laws for a player was the cause. And every time you seen a G, you was slipping off your drawers. I recall, I met your ass at the mall. In the fall, you were running with the dress on. Let me take you home, show your ass how to bust a nut. Up in the guts, cut you up like you ain't been. Cut it up, turn it back, bend to the side, to the front, turn around. You got me right, I smack them thighs any way that you want, man. So go on, see about a pimp in that monkey. And that's for sure what it is, ho. What's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really catch a move. Give me your number, and I'll call, and I'll follow that ass in the
Check out my new hat I got. I like it. It's like a beanie cap. I know all the girls want to have sex with me now that I have my beanie cap on. What can I say?
Maybe we can exchange numbers, set up in a week. Oh, you a freak? I knew it from the first time I saw you. The way you played with the tongue, I knew right then I would call you. So what it is? They call me super dope from the Ville. And I'ma tell you like this, cause a nigga so real and stay trill. Cause all I wanna do is just drill. With that ass in the air, and the pussy I kill. And I feel, you love to fuck up on the hill. Suck dick from behind and take nut in your grill. So bitch chill, and shut your mouth, chip for a sec. While ladies dig down on you just like I'm 10. There it is, ho, what's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really catch a move. Give me
Your number.
and I'll call, and I'll follow that ass in the mall. Take you home, let you jump on my ball. While I'm eating, tear down your wall.
Oh, it's the big love. Maybe I'll do a big, big, big dab. Oh, oh, oh. What do you think, G?
A day in the life of a kid in America. Everyone's a critic watching criticize your character. Everybody watching you. People love to stare at you. Everybody's greedy, ain't nobody trying to share with you. Our leaders are embarrassing. I think they need some parenting. Tell me why they playing with the fire and the kerosene. Kids on the Percocet, tripping on the medicine. Call it like I see it, we some drugged up Americans. Everybody's following, ain't nobody leading. People loving guns more than kids is the season. And they say the reason is to protect their freedom, but we don't believe them.
It's all that we are, all that we're made of is big, big love. big, big love. All that we are, all that we're made of is big, big love. Big, big love. That's all that we are. That's all that we are. Big, big love. Big, big love.
When I was a young boy, you hear the people say, power to the people. We the people nowadays, we ain't never giving up. Now we got our hands up, we can't breathe, cause their hearts ain't big enough. All we need is just us, hate got you guessing. War is the answer, but really what's the question? Money got us stressing, fear got us vexing, foes got us honed out, lose connection. Please stand by. It takes you and I to keep the hope alive, cause we're living in a time where you're fighting to survive, and all we need is love. All that we are, all that we're made of, big, big love, big, big love. All that we have, big, big love, big, big love. That's all that we are. Life is a blessing, knowledge is a weapon. You should choose love. Stop being reckless, candle in the darkness. Help to guide use love to guide you. I'll be there regardless. Situation global, we're like in a rowboat, swimming up the river, so I can deliver message to the masses. No matter your status, nothing's ever over. We believe in second chances. Many people dying, governments are lying. Stand for our rights and please no more violence. Out with the kindness, together we united. When we are one, nothing can divide us.
Well, I should probably run. Maybe try and eat a banana or something. Or we'll let this song play. Yeah, we will. Tomorrow will probably be better than today was, that's for sure. I was sick all day today. Woke up at 5 in the morning, sick. And it only ended about an hour ago. Still off, kind of.
Like that.